Hey guys, what's up? It's Jason from the Brass Brigade. Hope you're doing well. So check it out. I wanted to do a quick little video on how I turn a scrap piece of steel into a little banger. So check it out. About 90% of my pry bars, which is basically a pry bar knife, and pry bars are made of scraps. So whenever you see a knife that's this small, right, or around that size, it's generally a scrap piece of metal. Even this one was a scrap piece. Still got to do the finishing passes on the bevel. Champers came out nice. Hand filed jimping. The G-choil. More on that later. So anyways, I take a piece of steel, and then what I do is I have a flat granite block, and I get it perfectly flat on both sides, right? Still got to hit this side a little bit. But for the video, this should be sufficient. And then I'll also do the spine so it's perfectly flat after we, come out with our profile. To give you an example how the spines normally look when you buy the steel, they normally look something like that, very nasty. Then you obviously clean them up. But anyways, so here, let's see, it's Wednesday, so Wharncliffe Wednesday. Maybe we'll do a Wharncliffe. When I look at this, that's what I see off the bat, a Wharncliffe shape, maybe a little sheep's foot, right? Or maybe we can do like that. Now we have a flatter bottom if we wanted to do a Wharncliffe. But I try to always look at the shape of the scrap piece of metal and think, how can I turn this into a knife or a pry bar with the littlest amount of effort? I could also flip it over and do like a Tonto if I wanted to, right? See the Tonto? But for this one, I'm already sort of seeing like a sheep's foot, Wharncliffe type blade. So let's do that. So check it out. Take my pin, and when I say all my one-off fixed blades are custom and I never make the same knife twice, I'm absolutely not joking. So anyways, I like front finger choils on most of my knives, so we're going to do that. We're going to throw a finger choil about like that. Then I'll put an X so I know that's getting cut out. Obviously, we don't want some hella hot spot back here, so we'll deal with that in a second. I'm actually kind of liking this rounded part. It already has a nice feel with the exception of that digger. So then we'll go maybe something like this. Bring that up. Then to get rid of that, I like to do this type of back. Sort of fits into the hand a little better. So we'll do something like that. Put an X there so we know that's all getting taken out. Cool, looking good. Maybe we'll do a couple jimpings. Right? We'll put a couple little spots for our hardware. We'll do some really cute small hardware on this one, and we'll do maybe a lanyard hole back here. I'm actually just going to color that in, make it easier for you guys. And this, why not? Just so you can really see what's happening here. Bink, right? And then I like to just sort of sketch out how the grinds will be. Now on a blade this small, I'm not going to do a sharpening choil. We already have that front finger choil, so sketch in our plunge line. Right, we'll follow the curvature of that blade, something like that. We'll stop short because we're going to do a chamfer. Bring that line down, make those two meet, and then from that point come to the point of the knife. Boom, something like that. And there you have a little one-off knife made from a scrap piece of steel. Have a great week, guys. Yeah.